The president is set to meet with several Republican state AGs later on today over a renewed push to break down technology's protections on liability. For that, we'll turn to Elon Mui today. Hey, Elon.
Hi, Carl. Well, those state attorneys general include some of big tech's most vocal critics, like Jeff Landry of Louisiana, who heads the Republican AGs, and Ken Paxton of Texas, who is leading the state's broad antitrust investigation into Google. Also attending that meeting will be Attorney General William Barr. And earlier this morning, the DOJ sent over a legislative text to Capitol Hill that would try to limit what is known as Section 230. Now, those proposals do mirror the changes that the DOJ had laid out over the summer, and they include drawing bright lines around categories of protected content, tightening the definition of an information content provider, creating clear carve-outs for federal law enforcement, and making it easier to file civil claims over cyber stalking and abuse. Now, in a statement, Barr said, for too long, Section 230 has provided a shield for online platforms to operate with impunity. And he called on Congress to hold them accountable when they unlawfully censor speech and knowingly facilitate egregious criminal activity online. However, the tech companies say that this is all really about the White House's frustration over what it sees as bias against conservatives on social media. And the Internet Association defended the current law, saying that it is because of, not in spite of, Section 230, that so many voices from across the political spectrum can express their thoughts online. The reality here, guys, is that the president cannot act on his own. He is going to need Congress to get behind him if he wants to make good on any of his threats. Back over to you.
Right, Elon, there is that conservative angle perhaps, but misinformation, certainly a bipartisan issue. How likely do you think we are to see anything, and how soon?
Yeah, so I think that's a good point, Deirdre, is that you have seen bipartisan backlash against big tech, but the event that's happening at the White House today is a partisan affair. It's only the Republican AGs who are going to be there. Some of the legislation that you've already seen start to move on the Hill have not had any Democratic co-sponsors. So that's a signal that even though both sides do agree there is a problem, they do not agree about how to address it. And this is a tactic that the president is taking all on his own.